Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So with it being Friday, this is my Friday haul. It's a little bit different today though, because I haven't actually purchased any frozen food, and I've done that on purpose. We're going to have two hauls this week, and tomorrow is going to be my frozen meat haul. I've purchased 2 hampers of frozen meat and I can't collect those till tomorrow, so we'll bring you another meat haul tomorrow. Everything here is basically vegetables, bread and treats, so it's been a nice treat day really. But let me talk you through my haul. First of all, let me give you the disclaimer. I don't shop in supermarkets, and I haven't for many years. I only shop in food discount stores, and I save a tremendous amount of money this way, and my family eat really well on it. So a food discount store saves food from landfill, and as I'll show you and have been shown for a long time, a lot of the food is top quality food and there's no reason for it to go into landfill. I'm quite happy to eat this way, and so is my family. Okay, let me show you what I do. So every week I show you the item individually. I tell you how much I've individually paid for it, what it would have cost in the supermarket, and I work out and tell you how much I've actually saved. So let's start at the beginning. The first item on my list is a 600-gram bag of spinach. Now, we actually love spinach. We like it on a sandwich, we like it in a salad, all raw, and we'll cook with it in a meal. We love spinach. I've paid 50p for that bag of spinach today, but it would have actually cost me £1.85 in the supermarket, giving me a £1.35 saving. Next on the list is a cos lettuce. It's cost me 50p today. Had I purchased that in the supermarket, it would have cost me £1.96. 96p. So giving me a 46p saving. Lovely. Next on the list is an organic lettuce. Now it's starting to wilt and look a bit worse for wear because it's been in my shopping trolley all day, but we'll cut away what we can't eat, and this will be the first for us to start eating tonight for our evening meal. Lovely with a bit of salt on, and much better than excuse me, your average lettuce. So I paid 20p for that organic lettuce, but it would have actually cost me £1.50, which gives me a £1.30 saving. Next is a small bag of Iceberg Lettuce, and I got that absolutely free, but that would have cost me £1 in the supermarket, so full £1 saving. Again, the same with the baby leaf salad. I got that absolutely free, would have cost me £1.60. So what we like to do is take bits of different lettuces, bits of different vegetable, grated carrot, tomato, little different things, bit of spinach, and we like a nice leafy green mixed salad with bits and bobs and other things. So that's why we like the variety of them. Next on the list is 3 small cauliflowers. These little black marks can be cut off and I can salvage the rest of it. Now I've paid 20p just for these 3. Had I purchased them in a supermarket, they would have cost me £3.45, giving me a £3.25 saving and some delicious cauliflower. You can't grumble at that. I got 4 lemons today, albeit small sizes. I've paid 20p for 4 lemons today. Had I purchased them in the supermarket, they would have cost me 89p, giving me a 69p saving. I don't usually pick an aubergine up, but these look really nice today. So I got that aubergine just for 20p. It would have cost me 75, so a 55p saving. Wonderful. Some different tomatoes. So we've got some cherry, we've got some yellow, and what looks like an heirloom tomato in the middle. I've paid just 20p for them today. In the supermarket, they would have actually cost me £1.15. So that's a 95p saving, and some nice little tasty tomatoes. Also bought a bag of 400 grams of shallots. Now these banana shallots last quite a while in the fridge, and we like to cook with them. So I paid 50p for the shallots. They would have cost £1.85, giving me a £1.35 saving. Also got this bag of onions. So these are 200 grams of red onions. We love a bit of red onion in our salad, on our sandwiches, and yes, again, even to cook with. I got those absolutely free today, and they would have cost £1 in the supermarket, and we'll thoroughly enjoy them. I got 200 grams of carrots. I got those for 20p today. They would have cost me 59p, giving me a 39p saving. This one I've shown you before. So this is whipped feta, and it's delicious. So I paid 20p for that. Now that would have cost me £3.90 in the supermarket, giving me a £3.70 saving. Lovely. Also got a OT creme fraiche, 200ml. I paid 20p for that one today. That would have cost £1.25, giving me a £1.05 saving. I bought this one for Oscar. So this is a chocolate protein pudding, 200 grams. I've paid 20p for it. That would have cost £1.50 in the supermarket, giving me a £1.30 saving. I've shown you this one before as well, and it was really tasty with fish. I'll pick that up in a minute. So I paid 42p for this fish and chip sauce. That would have cost me £2.90 in the supermarket, giving me a £2.48 saving. Amazing. It's like I'm being paid to take it away. I needed gravy, and I searched high and low most of the day, and I only found it in the last shop, and I didn't get the best deal. So this is 300 grams of gravy. I've paid £1.30 for it. When I looked up the price, it's only £1.31 in the supermarket. But hey, I've still saved a penny, and every penny counts. What's that saying? Look after the pennies, and the pounds will look after themselves. 1p saving is a saving. I'm happy with that. And you've seen what else I'm saving so far. Next on the list is a garlic and herb hummus. Now I got this absolutely free today, and Mr. Wallflowers takes this for his lunch on a regular basis. If you watch these hauls regularly, you'll hear me repeat this tale over and over again. Mr. Wallflowers loves to take some hummus for his work lunch. He always has done, and he really enjoys it. So I got that absolutely free, but it would have cost me £1.30. And anyone who doesn't know, if you ever see hummus free and you know you've already got some in the fridge and you've got any room in the freezer, take that home and pop it in the freezer, because hummus does freeze, and it freezes well. If you see, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. You know, these cheeses, they freeze. All dairy products freeze. Your hummuses freeze too. If you ever see them for free, take them home, bob them in your freezer if you've got space. Next on the list is 100 grams of fruit juice. Now we really like these. I put a bowl in the lounge on the living room table, and I put the fruit juice in, or whatever sweet we have at the time. We've got some other sweets at the moment, Jolly Rancher. So I'll put the fruit juice and the Jolly Rancher together, and they'll be in a bowl on the living room table. Each one of us will just take a sweet if and when we want. The sweet bowl's there all the time. We really enjoy doing that. So I paid 20p for those fruit juice today. They would have actually cost me £1 in the supermarket, saving me 80p. I bought this gift from a friend, Win. So this Thornton's bunny has cost me 84p. Had I bought that in the supermarket, it would have actually cost me £1.50, giving me a 66p saving. Next on the list is the Kinder Bueno. Now I showed you these last week. Now I get these for 25p a pack. This week I was able to get 5 of them. Now they're really tasty. I really enjoyed them. Oscar didn't. Again, another one of those will be for my friend Win. And if you saw my last video, I actually made a courgette chocolate cake, and I actually put some of the Bueno Eggs in. And when Oscar come down, he said the chocolate cake is lovely. He said the Bueno Eggs inside it is lovely, but the two of them together is amazing. He really enjoyed it. So that's a compliment in itself. I've got those for 25p. It'd be rude for me not to make another chocolate cake and do it again. Seeing as we've got these courgettes still sitting in the background, so one of those packs at least will be used for another chocolate cake. So as I say, I've paid £1.25 for 5 packs of those. Had I bought those in the supermarket, it would have cost me £16.50 for those 5 bags, for £3.30 or £3 something a pack. Crazy. Next on the list is these McVitie's Gold Wafer. Now I've paid 42p for the 3 of them inclusive. They would have cost me £2 in the supermarket, giving me a £1.58 saving. Amazing. The bacon tuck. Now these are Mr. Wallflowers generally, and they will go with the hummus that I mentioned earlier, and they will be his pack lunch. He loves something like that. So usually I only buy 2 packs, but this week I was able to buy 4. So I paid £1.68 for the 4 packs of tuck. They would have cost me £2.60 in the supermarket, giving me a 98p saving. Really happy about that. Pombe. Now these have been Mr. Wallflowers and the boys have loved these since they were little boys. They do normally prefer the other flavours rather than cheese, but this was the only flavour I could get today. So I managed to get 12 packs for 84p. Now, had I bought those in the supermarket, it would have cost me £2.75 for those same 12 packs. Next is a pack of mini cheddars. It's a 6-pack. I've paid 84p for those. They would have cost me £2 in the supermarket, giving me a £1.16 saving. We needed curry and I was on the lookout. So I topped our curry up today and bought an extra. So this has cost me 42p today. Had I bought that in the supermarket, it would have cost me £2.47, giving me a £2.05 saving. Absolutely amazing. It was lovely to see these today. I don't know if you can see through the white plastic at all, whether it shows up through the camera, but these are Orange Club biscuits. And it was 2 packs for 42p, and we were able to take 2 lots. Now, I'm going to do something I don't normally do on the videos, so bear with me. There used to be an advert on the telly for those biscuits, and the song to it went like this. If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club. And Carol and I were stood in the store today and we picked those up and we both sang it together loudly. And people in the shop just turned and looked at us, but we thought it was quite funny. So yeah, I got 4 packs of club biscuits. So all in all, there's 20 club biscuits in the 4 packs. I paid 84p. Had I bought them in the supermarket, it would have cost me £4.20, giving me a £3.36 saving. Amazing. I got 2 bottles of the fruit shoot. One of these for Oscar, one of these for Win. I paid 60p a bottle, which is £1.20. It would have cost me £2 in the supermarket, giving me an 80p saving. Lovely. Next is the milk. I saw this milk in the shop and I saw the state of what it looked like on top. So I put it back and the guy come over to me and said, I know you don't like the top of that. I said, I'll have an awful mess in my kitchen with it like that. He said, we've actually put it down to a 1 item, so it'll only cost you 42p. I went, all right, in that case. So I picked it up and put it in my basket. Because even if I have to pour that in a jug or I have to pour it into the bottle I'm using at the moment, to get a £1.65 4 pinter of milk for just 42p is an absolute bargain. So that's what I did. I paid 42p, would have cost me £1.65. So what's that? A £1.23 saving. And I can put it in a jug, no problem. I also got a 3 litre of white lemonade. That's cost me 84 pence today. That would have cost £2.62 in the supermarket. Next is a big bottle of dandelion and burdock. I paid 84 pence for that. That would have cost me £1.39 in the supermarket. 2 little cans of orange juice. I paid 10 pence a piece for those. They would have only cost me 23 pence a piece as part of a 6-pack. But rather than paying the 46 pence that would have cost, I've only paid 20, saving me 26 pence. Every little counts. Next one is beautiful. I got this beautiful Marks and Spencer's bouquet of roses and lilies. Needs a little bit of a tidy up, a trimming here and there, but there was no way I was letting those go to landfill. They were absolutely beautiful. So I've paid £1 for this bouquet today, but they would have actually cost £15 from Marks and Spencer's. I think that's absolutely bizarre, but look how beautiful they are. Say a little trim here and there. I'll take the stamens off so there's no mess. But this kitchen at the moment, because of those flowers, smell absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to put those in a vase and sit and admire them. Next on the list, so I've saved £14 with those flowers. I paid £1, they would have been £15. Next on the list is the Warburton's crumpets. 9 crumpets in the packet. I paid 20 pence for them today. They would have cost me £1.40, giving me a £1.20 saving. Next is the Warburton's loaf. I paid 20 pence for the Warburton's loaf. It's on sale in the supermarket now for 95 pence. But to me, it's still a 75 pence saving. Amazing. Look at this lovely tiger bloomer. Absolutely amazing. I got that absolutely free. Would have cost me £1.98. Lovely. And I saw these, and these were just like a trip down memory lane. So this is Warburton's milk roll, and I thought, yeah, we'll all enjoy a bit of that. Everyone likes a bit of milk roll. Got those 2 absolutely free. They would have cost £2.90 in the supermarket. I got 3 pastries, so these are pain au chocolat, absolutely free. They would have cost me £2.10. I got 3 mini pizzas. There's another one at the back. 3 mini pizzas. Oscar absolutely loves those. I got them absolutely free. They would have cost me £1.50. And last but not least is 12 small bottles of Orangina. He loves those, doesn't he? Now, I've paid £5 for them. I like to keep plenty of drinks in for him. I like to keep the drinks going. I've paid £5 for the 12 bottles. Had I bought them in the supermarket, they would have cost me £13.99, saving me £8.99 just on one small tray of drinks. Absolutely amazing. So everything you see here on the island, and everything you see here behind me, I've actually spent the lowest that I've spent in quite some time. Today, for all of this, I've only spent £21.95. £21.95, and look what I've got. If I just bought this in the supermarket, it would have actually cost me £111.71. Giving me an amazing saving of £89.76. Blown away. I mean, yeah, it's only vegetables and treats and a bunch of flowers and some drinks, but that would have cost £111 something, and I got it all for 21. What a blessing. It was meant to be. But please hold tight and please look out for the meat video tomorrow. And I'm sure you'll be just as blown away with that. I hope we do save just as much money, possibly more. We'll have to wait and see. Would you bought this big bag of spinach, would you be able to eat it before any of it deteriorates? Would you dehydrate some? What would you do with, if you weren't eating it quick enough? I know we'll go through that because all three of us like it on different things. If you couldn't buy any frozen food, would you have bought what I bought today? People might add in and say, oh, what about your dried goods or whatever? I've already got those prepared. I've already done those bit by bit over the time. So yeah, it might be just mostly veg and treats, but I'm quite happy with it. Thanks for coming today. Please take care. Remember you're loved and the world is a better place with you in it. Bye, love.